Hey, VoidAmyJ here, welcome to the channel. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at something hidden deep in the swamps of Red Dead Redemption 2. A small abandoned shack, but inside is one of the creepiest secrets Rockstar ever created. A mysterious painting slowly appears on the wall, and when it's finished, something very strange happens in the mirror. This cabin is connected to one of the most mysterious characters in the game, the Strange Man. So hit the like button, subscribe, and let's get into it. Hidden deep in the swamps of Lemoyne, there is a small shack that many players ride past without ever noticing. So when players first discover the shack, the painting won't be completed. It will slowly progress over time as you keep visiting the shack. As you see, my painting is already being completed here, but I'll show you the stages on screen now. Let's talk about some of the writing on the walls. The first one says, "From the snow to the cave." This seems to be obviously referencing the gang starting out in Coulter in the snowy area and ending up just outside Ansburg and Roanoke Ridge in the cave. As for the next one, it says, "I gave everything for art and I learned too much and nothing at all." This one's up for interpretation, possibly because he is a unique being. We don't really know what he is. Maybe he's learned too much about everyone else, knowing all their dirty secrets. He doesn't know who he is himself. The next one says, "The water is black with venom." This makes me think of the Blackwater heist that was botched, possibly referencing this. It's an ominous riddle foreshadowing the doom of the Vanderlyn gang. I think it's something to do with that, but what do you guys think? This next one says, "His final toll will sound my greatest coming." I think this one is to do with Herbert Moon or John Marston. We know that Herbert Moon made a deal with the Strange Man, and I'll get into that later. But to me, it suggests the death of a significant person, aka a toll, that marks the peak of the Strange Man's influence. And this one says, "I know you." If you've played Red Dead Redemption or you've seen a video of it, we know that the Strange Man says this to John.
Hello, John. John Marston.
Do I know you?
I hope so. I seem to know you.
I'm pretty good at remembering faces.
Are you? Do you remember Hattie McCourt's face?
This one says, "The moon will shine on the darkness," referencing Herbert Moon. It is heavily implied to have made a supernatural pact with the Strange Man, choosing 2 generations of his bloodline over immediate happiness. This deal resulted in Moon surviving the 1907 cholera epidemic in Armadillo unscathed. While the town was devastated, evidence includes a note in the Strange Man's cabin and a portrait of the figure in Moon's store. Here is the note I was referencing, and it says, "I offered you 2 generations or happiness. You made your choice." And we can see a map of Armadillo in the background. Also going to put on the screen now the portrait that Herbert has in his general store in Armadillo of the Strange Man. So let's take a look around the cabin. I have full bad honor in this playthrough, so that's going to influence how the cabin appears. Over here we've got a painting of a coyote. Up here some kind of eagle. We have a raven there on the table. Some sort of hawk in the background. Another coyote. The ram skull at the top. And if you have good honor, this completely changes. You'll see bucks, deers, more good honor style that you see when you play the game that way. So in Red Dead Redemption 2, you all know that if you play good honor, Arthur will see deers a lot in his playthrough, and he'll see coyotes if you play bad honor. This has influenced the strange man's paintings on how your honor is set up in the game. As you can see, now all the paintings are completed, and who is that figure in the mirror? Everyone believes it to be the strange man. He appears in Red Dead Redemption, and he's back again to hunt John. Pretty creepy. When you turn around, he'll disappear. You can still see him there, but when we look around, there's nobody there. And just like that, he's gone. John writes down, "This place made me feel like I was being watched. Queerest feeling I ever felt. Hard to explain. Fascinating and awful and seductive all at once." So who do you think the strange man really is? Let me know your thoughts and theories in the comments. So who is the strange man? He only appears to John Marston. He knows John's past, and he seems supernatural. Some fans believe the strange man represents death itself. The next theory is, others believe he may actually represent the devil, judging the morality of characters in the game. Another theory is he represents fate or judgment. Rockstar has never officially explained who the strange man really is, which makes this one of the biggest mysteries in Red Dead Redemption 2. I also want to point out we have a dead gator underneath his cabin. Pretty creepy, right? Well, that's it for the video today. I really hope you did enjoy it. And if you did, remember to leave a like on the video and consider subscribing to the channel. Make sure to allow all notifications on YouTube, on your phone, and in the YouTube app, because I'll be going live later streaming Manhunt, the most brutal Rockstar game. So you won't want to miss that live stream. But that's it from me. Will we ever really know who the ominous strange man is? Peace out, and I'll see y'all in the void.